Welcome back everyone to the Westlake Hornets Teambuilder Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14 as today it's senior day in Burmester in a rivalry game. This rivalry is known as the Cold War, a long, hard-fought battle to the end. That's what it was named back in Season 1, and pretty much every time these two teams play, the long, hard-fought battle to the end. Westlake is now number 5 in the country. They've won 8 games in a row. They are at 9-2 on this season. BYU, meanwhile, 6-5. They have the number 1 passing offense in the country. Westlake not too far behind at number 7. And as I mentioned earlier, it is senior day today. The notable seniors on Westlake include wide receiver Ayo Luco, offensive guard Chris Beckett, defensive tackle Carl Bolden, cornerback Quentin Campbell, and of course, quarterback number 11, Champ Britton. Hard to believe he's a senior. He started every game since his true freshman season. 4-year starter. He's been very good in all 4 of them. And this is going to be a totally new team without him. But he does still have 2 more games after this, the conference championship and then the bowl game. But this is his last game here in Burmester. Welcome to the Hornets' nest. As BYU taking on the number 5 ranked Westlake Hornets, Champ Britton and Quentin Campbell as the captains, both seniors. Campbell, a redshirt senior. It is 2nd down and 3 for Westlake. That's the sophomore Everett Lemieux in motion. It's going to be an option. Britton tosses it for Lemieux, who gets stuffed up like Thanksgiving turkey, losing 4. BYU knew the whole play the whole time. It's George Baker with the tackle. Here is Matt Fellows on for the field goal. He's been struggling as of late. His kick is up, and it is good, and the Hornets start off with a 3-0 lead after a relatively unexciting drive. So we have ourselves an EA Sports Studio update. The California Golden Bears have the lead over the Boise State Broncos 7-0 at their senior day out in Berkeley. Here's the senior quarterback Dante Jones, who we've seen take incredible leaps since his sophomore season. On the first play of the game, it's going to be the tight end, still on his feet. What a gain of 45 for Sid Carter. That is an ideal start for the Cougars. 2nd down and 5. Dante Jones, screen pass for Douglas. Brock Rivero reads the play like a book, and that's a loss of 3 yards. Westlake was able to get a field goal on their last drive as Alex Ellis loses 3. He's wrapped up like a Christmas present. Excellent play by the Cougars. It is now 2nd and 13 after a 3-yard loss for Westlake. Britton and Ellis in the backfield. 4 receivers set. As Champ Britton will look to throw it. Britton, short pass for Brian Barnes. And Barnes, running backwards, he loses 5 yards. That'll set up a 3rd and 18. Not an ideal play right there for Westlake, as it's now 3rd and 18. Britton and Ellis in the backfield. As Champ Britton looking to throw it. Britton, up the middle, he has a wide-open Everett Lemieux, and the speedy sophomore will convert, gaining 24. The Hornets are 2 for 3 today on 3rd down. Let's see if they will convert again. 3rd down and 10. 4 receivers set. Champ Britton looking to throw it. Britton scrambling. He has wide-open running room. Nothing but green grass as Britton gains 22 on the ground. 3rd down and goal at the 1. The Hornets are very close to the end zone. Let's see if they will convert. Britton and Ellis in the backfield. Fake. No fake. Alex Ellis gets the handoff, and that'll be an easy touchdown, untouched like weekend homework. Let's see if Dante Jones and the Cougars can rebound as they are now down 10-0. 1st down, Jones looking to throw it under pressure, and he's going to be sacked by the junior Brock Rivero, his 2nd tackle for loss today. Very nice start for Westlake on both sides of the football, especially defense. And their offense, 2 drives and 2 scores, so they shouldn't complain as Ellis breaks some tackles. Alex Ellis still on his feet. There goes Ellis. He gains 24. What a run by the reigning Heisman Trophy winner. Alex Ellis is not in the Heisman Trophy running this year, which is ridiculous. He's been even better this year than he was last year. 3rd down and 10. The Hornets have been very good today on 3rd down. 5 for 6 as Britton has a wide open man. That's his tight end, Sandu, fishing for a 33-yard touchdown, and the Hornets' lead extends. BYU is now down 17-0. They need to put their act together real quickly, but they have one of the best offenses in the country, so they absolutely can. As Jones finds Bill Parker. Parker gets by defenders, breaks the tackle from Leon Moore, still on his feet, and he gains 47 yards before being pushed out of bounds at the 30. Third down and 7 for the Cougars. It's going to be a screen for Chad Franklin, but there's QJ Casimir stuffing him up like Thanksgiving turkey, setting up an interesting 4th and 9. BYU ended up punting it again. Westlake's offense has it up by 3 possessions. This game could continue to get even more ugly as Ellis running backwards, losing 4. Don't know what he was doing. That's Rin Leach with the tackle. 3rd down and inches for Westlake. They are 6 for 7 on 3rd down, 83%. That is very impressive as Britton looking to throw it. Britton scrambling. Britton trying to make a play. He finds Everett Lemieux, the sophomore, and Lemieux has an open area, 36 yards for a Westlake touchdown, and their lead gets even bigger. The score is now 24-0. Not looking good for BYU, but they get 2 straight possessions most likely, unless they screw this one up too. As Dante Jones looking to throw it. Jones is going to be intercepted by the freshman Sean Briggs. 4.26 40-yard dash. He'll take that one to the house. His first career interception. And the Hornets' lead gets even bigger. Sean Briggs with the pick 6. On the bright side, BYU has already clinched a bowl game since they're 6-5. I think that's the only bright thing we can talk about them today. Is Jones sacked again by Brock Rivero, his 2nd of the day, setting up a 3rd and 16. 3rd down and 16 now for the Cougars. Let's see if they can convert. Probably not. Dante Jones looking to throw it under pressure. Ogobo Enenche with the sack. He forces a fumble, but BYU does recover and call a timeout. What? This rivalry game is supposed to be named after a long, hard-fought battle, and it's been anything but. 31-0. That lead may get even bigger as Britton, looking for Everett Lemieux, who has 1 touchdown, gets flattened, and is somehow up seconds later, and the Hornets' lead extends even more. The game out in Berkeley looks a little bit more interesting as the Golden Bears lead at 14-10 with 3:05 left to go in the half. There's Felix Bentz, former potential Westlake recruit with an interception. This first half could not have gone any worse for BYU, down 38-0. That's incredible doing that bad. As receiver in motion, he lines from the left to the right. Dante Jones looking to throw it. Jones, under pressure, brought down by Ogobo Enenche yet again. How much is Westlake going to win by? Find out next time. Or actually find out this time. 6:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half will unsurprisingly be a pass. Jones scrambling. Jones is sacked by Brock Rivero, his 3rd of the day. Brock Rivero tied a school record for sacks in a game with 3. I know QJ Casimir's gotten 3. I think Rivero's probably gotten 3 before. Victor Van Vector. As Dante Jones on the run. Excellent run! But he loses the football, and it ends up in the hands of Sean Briggs. And what looked like a nice run will turn into a Westlake turnover, as it looks like it was Ogobo Enenche or Sean Briggs. Couldn't really tell who punched it out. I think it was Enenche, who already had 1 forced fumble earlier in the game, gets that one. I guess if BYU did one thing right, that's limit Alex Ellis to 1 touchdown in the first half. 2nd and 5, as it's going to be a fake handoff, play action. Britton, he's going to sail one deep down the field. He connects with Everett Lemieux, who gets the hat trick. His 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. Britton's 4th. That's a school record. I don't know if anyone's gotten 3 in a game. I doubt Ayo has. I doubt Cortez Forn has. And I can't imagine anyone else who would have. Excellent performance so far from the speedy sophomore Everett Lemieux. I know all Westlake fans are definitely enjoying this football game. 45-0 against their dear rivals is Dante Jones. Under pressure, Jones, he will be sacked again by Ogobo Enenche, his 3rd of the day, and that ties the school record along with Brock Rivero, who's gotten it today. QJ Casimir, Victor Van Vector, probably other After people. Yet another BYU punt, Westlake has it. 45-0 is your score. As Champ Britton looking to throw it. Britton, he will be sacked. He loses 16 yards. Nice play by the big fella, Jake Sherman. It is now 2nd down and 26. Is Westlake actually going to have to punt it today? Say what? As Champ Britton looking to throw it. Britton has a man open deep. That's Michael Wilson, and you can forget a punt as he gains 29, but maybe they'll have to punt it later on the drive. Probably not. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Westlake trying to extend their lead, if it's not already padded enough, as Champ Britton scrambling. Britton has an open man deep. That's Michael Wilson once again, this time for 35 yards. What a game for Champ Britton. In his final home game as a Hornet, Champ Britton has played outstanding. First down, handoff for Sebastian Jackson. Jackson plowing his way into the end zone, and the Hornets' lead gets even bigger. We got ourselves an EA Sports Studio update, as the Boise State Broncos and California Golden Bears each traded a pair of field goals. Cal still up by 4, 17-13. Our game's a lot closer than this one, folks. If luck is on their side, the Hornets still have a chance to make the national championship this year, which is incredible. Second down and 7. Dante Jones under pressure. There's number 4 for Brock Rivero. The record has finally been officially broken, as Rivero is the one who gets 4. The old record set by many Westlake greats, Rivero, Enecho, QJ Casimir, Brock Rivero, maybe Conrad Novak, maybe Trey Cooper Jr. It is third down and 14. BYU is 0 for 5 on third down today. Westlake, I think, has only not converted once on third down, as Dante Jones looking to throw it. Jones, under pressure, he finds an open man, Douglas, and a first down. A nice conversion for BYU. Dante Jones was patient, and it paid off, as Jones on first down finds Carter. Carter with a first down. Sid Carter eventually brought down around the 26. The shutout is on the line. 4th and goal at the 1. BYU's running back has not gotten a carry yet. Will that change? No, it'll be a handoff to the fullback, the freshman L.A. Eulis, and the shutout is over. Westlake's never gotten a shutout in school history, and that will continue. It's a shame this game will not have a super climactic ending, but still a very nice win for Westlake, as Alex Ellis first down a little bit more. Ellis down the field, 28 yards for a Westlake touchdown with 5:08 left to go. After a long drive, BYU is knocking on the doorsteps of the end zone, and Sid Carter is the one who gets the touchdown. Still a blowout. That is how this game ends, a blowout from the start. The Hornets win their 9th straight, 59-14. That ranking at number 5 could go even higher next week, or next game, I should say, will be the Pac-12 championship against, who knows.